All right, guys. Hey, I'm back for part two. Again, I told you I just want to keep the videos small, man. But I also want you to use them to study. Again, I care about you learning. I just want you to learn it, and be able to apply it. All right, so let's dig right into the next problem. We finished up on, I believe, 14. So let's pick up on 15. Or maybe we start on 15. Let's start on 16. Man, you talk about wrong. I was wrong. We're starting on 13. All right, so let's go ahead and dig in. You look at 13, guys. I think it's kind of straightforward. Find the values of x and y that make the equation true. All right, so if you look at this thing, this is 4xi, this is negative 3i. All right, there's an equal sign in the middle. So, of course, these are the imaginary numbers. How do I know it's imaginary? Because it has the I. See the i's? So I'm going to take those two, 4xi, and set it equal to negative 3i. All right, set those equal to each other, okay? And I solve for the variable x, okay? So here, x is, to get x by itself, I'm going to divide by 4 and I on both sides. Because, again, I want to isolate this variable x. So the 4 and the I cancels over here. I'm left with just x. And on the right, the i's will cancel. So I'm left with negative 3 over 4. All right, that's x, guys. So we're halfway there. Now on the other side, we're left with, notice we already did these. So there's no confusion. I already did the imaginary values. I'm going to cross them out. They're not even there. Okay? So now ask yourself, what's remaining? I have 10 equals y plus 11. All right? And I'm going to solve for y. Well, if I isolate y right here, I'm just going to subtract 11 on both sides. All right? So I have 10 minus 11 is negative 1 equals y. There's x, there's y. That's it. That's it. Don't overthink it, okay? Over on 14, same type of problem. All right, look at my imaginary parts. All right? I have yi, and I have equals negative 1. I'm sorry, negative I. My apologies. Yi equals negative I. Okay, there we go. Now, I solve for y. What's to solve for y? I'm going to divide by I on both sides. Over here it cancels, so I have y equals, and over here I over I, guys. I over I cancels, so it's just a negative left right here. So it's going to be negative 1. Okay, notice if you cancel out something, like even if you had like 2 over 2, guys, that's 1. All right, that's 1. All right, so here we go. Y equals negative 1. Now ask yourself, what is remaining? All right, what's remaining up here? We already worked with this. We worked with this. What's remaining? All right, well, I have negative 4 equals negative 12x plus 8. Now I solve. All right, I'm going to subtract 8 on both sides. So negative 4 minus 8, guys, is definitely negative 12. All right, and I'm left with negative 12x on this side. And then I'm going to divide by negative 12 on both sides. So now, x is by itself. And over here on the left, negative 12 divided by negative 12 is definitely positive 1. Alright, so x is 1, y is negative 1. Those are solutions to 13 and 14. Alright, 15. Man. 15. Let's see what we got here. We have the imaginary part. So that's going to be 36yi. Oh, and let me point this out, guys. The parentheses are not really relevant. 36 times y times I. That's the same thing. 36yi is 36 times y times I, okay? But anyway, it equals negative 12i. Make sure y'all paying attention to these signs. That's positive, that's negative, okay? I'm going to solve for y. So I'm going to divide by 36i on both sides. Now, over here, that cancels, so y is isolated. And now I have negative 12i over 36i. All right, well, the i's, of course, cancel. We have negative 12 over 36. Well, if you know 12 is 1/3, both of these numbers divide by 3. Actually, both these numbers divide by 12. All All right, divides by 12. So negative 12 divided by 12 is 1. And negative 36 divided by 12 is 3. So y equals negative 1/3. And over here, if you look at what's left, right now I cross this out for, oh, sorry about that. I cross this out so you'll have that as a reference. Sorry about that noise as well. I don't know why I just put this here. All right, there we go. So that's gone. So now, what's left? All right, so we saw this part in action. All right, we just use that. So what's left? I have 9x minus 5 equals positive 4. Okay. So now we're going to solve for x by first adding 5 on both sides. I get 9x equals 9. Then I'm going to divide by 9 on both sides. X equals, guys, 9 over 9 is 1. All right, cancel those up. X is 1. All right, so those are the first three. Let's look at the directions of this next set. It says write an expression as a complex number in standard form and a plus bi. That's standard form a plus bi. So guys, listen, man, right here, this is a plus. That means we're adding this complex number with this complex number. We're adding. So look, what's the real parts? The real part is 5 and negative 2. So 5 plus negative 2, or 5 minus 2, guys, is 3. All right. Matter of fact, let's write it out. 5 plus a negative 2, right? That is 3. And then we have the imaginary parts. The imaginary parts have i's. So you have 4i plus, see the plus, 4i plus 2i. All right, and that is 6i. So if we put this in standard form, we have 3 plus 6i. There is our final answer, okay? Make sure you're paying attention. This is plus. This is not multiplication. This isn't those two smashed together. Now that's a plus. Make sure you add them. Now, this problem over here, that's a minus. That means subtract. So look, the imaginary part, I'll start here. 17i, this is first. 17i minus negative 9i. Alright. 17i minus, see the minus, a negative 9i. Negative 9i. Well, ask yourself, minus and minus actually means plus. Y'all see that? So 17i plus 9i. 17 plus 9, 17i plus 9i is going to be 26i. And then I have 6 minus a minus 18. All right, 6 minus 18. Well, 6 minus 18, guys, is definitely going to be negative 12. So our final answer is negative 12 plus 26i. Now, let's look at number 18. All right, we have 5 plus 6, that's 11, and I have 2i plus 8i. All right, and that's 10i. So we have 11 plus 10i. Man, it's a terrible zero. Plus 10i. There you go, final answer. Okay. We got more. All right. 3 terms this time. Nothing changes. I have 3 minus 2 plus 5. All right. So 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. Then I have negative 4i minus 3i plus 6i. So negative 4 minus 3i, negative 4i minus 3i is negative 7i. And negative 7i plus 6i is negative 1i or negative I. So we have 6 minus I. Next, look at this problem. This problem right here in the middle doesn't have an addition or a subtraction. This is multiplication. This is the distributive property. This is going to be 4i times 8 minus 4i times 7i. Alright, if you distribute this times 8, then times negative 7i. Alright, I'm just expanding it so you can see it. Alright, so 4i times 8, you could write it out like this and see it. Or you can just go 4i times 8, that's going to be 32i. And then you have 4i times negative 7i. Well, 4i times negative 7i is going to be negative 28i squared. Because I times I is I squared. Now, if you remember, I squared, guys, is always negative 1. So if I turn I squared into negative 1, I have 32i minus 28 times negative 1. Because I squared is negative 1. Now, if I multiply negative 28 and negative 1, that's 32i plus 28. Negative and a negative is positive. So the final answer in standard form is 28 plus 32i. Right there, okay? Now, let's look at 21. 21 here. Okay, we're back to adding and subtracting. So I have the real numbers, 5 plus 3. Alright, minus 1. Alright, 5 plus 3 is 8, minus 1 is 7. And then we have 2i plus negative 7i. So, negative 8i. Wow, negative 8i. Negative 8i minus a negative I. Alright, minus a negative I. So you have 2i, basically 2i minus 8i. So 2 minus 8 or plus a negative 8, 2 plus the negative 8 is going to be negative 6i. And then we still have minus a negative I. Well, you know a negative and a negative is a positive. So negative 6i plus I is negative 5i. So you have 7 minus 5i. Alright, that's 21. Alright, let's see what we got on the back here. Write an expression as a complex number in standard form, a plus bi. We're definitely going to FOIL right there. Oh yeah, we're going to do a lot of FOILing, okay? So, I'm going to actually start right at 13 minutes. Alright, this is problems, let's see. What was it? 13 through 20, no, 21? I think it was 13 through 21, man. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to actually make another video so I can keep all that FOILing and stuff together. Alright, so 13 to 21. Alright, so check out the third video, okay?